Hello, my name is Dan from Encore Motor Cars in Sarasota, Florida. I'm going to take a walk around this 2012 Lexus LS460 sedan. This car is a really pretty sapphire pearl color with a parchment interior. Great color combination. Car is a Sarasota native. The story on it that was given to me is that the car was a lease car to begin with, and that the original person that leased the car purchased the car, so it shows there's two owners on the Carfax. You can see that there's no dealership in between the time of the lease and the purchase, so the Carfax lends itself to that as well. The car is in really good condition. I went around this car before I started to roll the video here, and I really couldn't come up with any issues. A couple of very superficial things, if I to be full disclosure, but very most guys would just tell you the car was perfect, and in my opinion the car is very close to that. And the only thing that I can show you is one little mark on one of the wheels, so that's pretty good. We're going to get into the I was asked actually to do a test drive and listen for wind noise, so somebody apparently had one of these and had a little problem with that, so I'm going to get on the highway in a little bit and shoot another piece at the very end of this video to show you the how quiet it is on the interior. You can see it's got all the equipment. Most of the LS cars, the flagship, the Lexus lineup, has all the luxury equipment, and this one's got some extra safety equipment, the backup and the forward parking sensor, parking assist, the backup camera, and then some of the other things that it has is I've got the full list of equipment that the car has online that you can take a look at it on the website. But it has the keyless remote, so you can lock the car and unlock the car just by hitting the button here on the door handle, all four door handles. It has a nice new set of tires on here, all the way around. Some hand kooks, nice tires. And let's take a close look at the condition of the front of the car. I try to avoid filming my shadow, but you can see that the front of the car, and I'll get some extra close-ups here so you can see what I'm looking at here. Really a nice condition. There's a little tiny, like the end of a Bic pen spot right there where a stone might have come up, and I'm really looking and squinting here to see what I can see, and that's it. That's the only thing that I can see on the front of the car. The leading edge of the hood and all this chrome, there's nothing on the leading edge of the hood. Very nice condition. A little bit of water spots here just from sitting overnight on the lot. And then let's talk about those wheels. I'll get a close-up of those wheels, and it's really even silly to even talk about it, but really that's the spot there. These are painted wheels, really easy to just to spray in. There's on this wheel, there's really nothing to discuss on this one. The rear wheel the same way. Little spot here on this wheel. Now we have a person that comes around on Fridays that does that for whatever, $50, and it's just not bad enough for us to have to feel like we had to redo that. But if that's something that you need me to do before I ship the car, so that you can make sure that your car is perfect when it shows up, that's it. I mean, that's the ins and outs of the condition of the car for 2012. Got good low miles on it, 60,000 miles, and you should expect it to be nice, but I don't think you should expect it to be any nicer than this. In fact, probably most people won't expect it to be as nice as it is. It does have the upgraded Lexus sound system in here. And let's take a look at the condition of the interior. With the mileage, I'm going to try to shade the it's going to be difficult for me at this angle, but there really isn't anything going on with this bolster. I'll just get down low so you can maybe let the light adjust here a little bit and see that the bolster is in great condition. The landing area here Has very light evidence of use, very little. And the armrest is in great condition, as well as the door the armrest on the door panel. These really don't wear, and it's got the really nice LS. One of the things I love about these LSs is the steering wheels, and really in excellent condition. This wood grain area, it's got some clear coat on it. They really hold up over time, so you don't have to worry about somebody clutching on the steering wheel and in a spot and making it rough in one area. Really, all the comfort features that you'd want in any car, in this car, including the heated and cooled seats, the rear heated seats, the rear sunshade, and of course all the technology as well. Lexus Inform. Play on words for entertainment and information. Inform. Nice, clean looking navigation system. The audio setup is nice and easy to navigate this this technology here. You've got a setup button, and you can click on any of these areas here to get the set up the phone, the audio, vehicle, other. Really easy. Don't have to be a technical wizard to be able to figure this out. Okay, we're entering the highway ramp here, and before I talk about the quietness of the cabin, I'm going to talk about the performance and the drivability very quickly. The car's got a nice new set of tires on it. They're balanced perfectly. There's no shimmy or any kind of drivability issue, vibration, none of that going on with this car. And the engine really is very responsive, and you can see that there's no lights on or any warning for any system issues or maintenance required. And this car was built for just cruising on the highway. Really feel like I'm in the lap of luxury here. But I'm going to be quiet for a minute, and we're going to put the phone up by the window so that we can make sure that we test the noise and the lack of air getting through the window weather stripping. I know we're not looking at much, but I'm putting the microphone up by the areas where you would be concerned. Say that this is much quieter than the average car. And I think that whatever the complaint might have been with that other person, I think that car was, or those cars, if there were more than one, had issues maybe, but this one doesn't. We're going 90 right now, and it sounds like I'm doing about 15 miles an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the video off, and we'll pick up when we get back to the dealership to cover the engine in the trunk area. Really not much to see in the engine compartment because they've got that neat looking plastic molding and covering over the engine to make it look really clean looking, but you really can't see the engine at all. But I just wanted you to be able to hear that. Obviously there's no issues with it. I've got a full set of books here, the whole shoot match, and they look like they're brand new. The leather case on it. I've got the key up there in the cup holder so that the car can stay running, and I've got the extra key right here. So we've got two sets of keys and a full set of books come with the car. And I just wanted to cover one other piece of paperwork here. and that is the Carfax. You can see this online if you're looking on my eBay auction. You can see this by clicking on, and it comes in color. My printer I've got set on black and white, but you can see that it had no accident history, 2 owners, and looks like the person moved from Fort Pierce area over to Sarasota, Florida, and then turned the vehicle in Sarasota, or processed the lease and did service. Actually, that's service, and then Wild Jaguar did the rest of the servicing along the way. You can see it was serviced right there at Wild Lexus, which is up the street here, about 5 miles from us or less. Full set of mats, back mats, front mats here. Mats feel like they're really still in great condition. That's the driver mat there. That's still in really nice condition. And it's got another mat that covers the trunk area, and then the carpeted set as well. That's here. Get under here and take a look at our tools, which are still in place. Looks brand new under here. The spare's never been down. Still got all the tools, the plastic wrapper there, and we've got the first aid kit back in here. It doesn't look like the back of this trunk's really been used to carry much, maybe a couple of bags once in a while, but it's got the automatic trunk closing. Get the paperwork out of here before I hit the button. That wraps it up. Again, my name is Dan from Encore Motor Cars. We're in Sarasota, Florida. Sarasota is located just south of Tampa, Florida, on the Gulf of Mexico coast. And if you need any help with trades or financing or shipping the car, I'm happy to arrange all that for you. Take all the stress out of the transaction for you. Basically, how it works, you just pick up the phone, call me, work out the deal with the taxes and so forth, however it applies to your state. Email you some paperwork. If required by your state, we will be sending you FedEx paperwork, copies of the title and so forth, so you can register the car in your state if we can arrange that for you. And I ship the car to your doorstep, and usually that can occur within less than a week's time from the time that we make our deal. So we can agree today, and I can have the car to you by next week. So please give me a call. My number is 941-915-7637. Thanks.